ya President Ruto ni gani?
Ladies and gentlemen, I recently engaged in a conversation here on this particular channel and asked the people of Mount Kenya, has Mutahi Kahiga really betrayed GACHAGUA, or they are working with the GACHAGUA to join William Ruto? But I gave my opinion and said, Mutahi Kahiga has really betrayed the GACHAGUA. And I gave some reasons and said, because of the ground of Mount Kenya, there is no way GACHAGUA can decide to join William Ruto. Also, I said, if there's someone who knows William Ruto well, that he finishes you when you are close to him, it is Rigathi Gachagua. Then he cannot make that mistake because he knows that it will be the end of him. There are many other reasons behind Rigathi Gachagua not joining William Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, shortly after the church function at Othaya, we again had Mutahi Kahiga doing another thing. And for those who missed what he did, here it is.
Mimi ni wa chama kipi? UDA. President wangu ni nani? Ni William Samoei, na mimi ni nafanyia serikali hiyo kazi. Na ningetaka niwashukuru watu wa Nyeri na viongozi wote ambao walichaguliwa. Mjue niko pamoja na nyinyi katika safari hii. Tuko pamoja. Tuendelee, tuchunge serikali ambao ni ya UDA.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you look at that clip, you can see someone who is at home, someone who is already decided, someone who is up to something, someone who knows he has done something wrong. Mutahi Kahiga. Now, from that particular function, what can we able to tell? Mutahi Kahiga has literally decided to betray Rigathi Gachagua.
Rais, yale mambo yamebaki Nyeri, ukikamilisha mimi nitasema 2 term.
For those who remember how they started with GACHAGUA, this was the guy who was calling shots, telling people if you're not with GACHAGUA, you're going home.
Tulisikia hata kuna kahadithi wameanza. Ati Rigathi aliitisha bilioni 5, aliitisha nini ndio aende wapi? Ningetaka nieleze kanisa hili. So what are our demands? Kwa sababu naona Murkomen anachukua notes. Number 1, number 1, Rigathi Gachagua hayuko pale by default. Yeye alichaguliwa pamoja na rais.
He even went ahead to warn the governor of Murang'a County, Irungu Kang'ata, that hata wewe watu ukifanya kazi, if you're not careful, 2027 nyumbani. But now, listen to the language that is telling William Ruto. If you do some projects here, wewe ni 2 term. Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, that is serious betrayal. For those who have not gotten exactly what has made me say this guy is a traitor. So what is making me say also that this gentleman has literally betrayed Rigathi Gachagua? It's because he's wearing the UDA colors. And Rigathi Gachagua has the DCP party. So they have decided to literally ignore that. And of late, we've not seen him wearing the DCP or maybe associating himself with the DCP party anywhere. Clearly indicating that there's something wrong between Rigathi Gachagua and Mutahi Kahiga. So it is very clear, ladies and gentlemen, that Mutahi Kahiga is a bit distant from the DCP, but close to UDA. Of late, he has not come out to speak good about DCP or the need for DCP or Rigathi Gachagua, but he has talked about working with William Ruto, Ruto calling him, and even he has talked of problems between him and the DCP party. Clearly indicating that he is betraying Rigathi Gachagua day by day because he's now moving closer to Rigathi Gachagua's antagonist. Ladies and gentlemen, also being from Nyeri County, the county of Rigathi Gachagua, there is need for him to be at the forefront to support Rigathi Gachagua. There is need for him to set a good example to the rest of the governors across Mount Kenya. But now Rigathi Gachagua's governor has joined Rigathi Gachagua's MP, Eric Wamumbi. All of them to finish Gachagua. Is that betrayal or not betrayal? That's betrayal. So from my side, those are clear reasons that Mutahi Kahiga has betrayed Rigathi Gachagua. You know, he's not a bad governor as such. When it comes to performance, he has not been bad. When it comes to his association with the people, it is so easy. He's reachable. So the people somehow have him at heart. So William Ruto feels through this gentleman, they can be able to reach to some people within Nyeri County. And the plan is to embarrass Rigathi Gachagua and probably be able to take over the Nyeri County. If Gachagua will not work hard, that is likely to happen. But I believe the people of Mount Kenya are intelligent enough to be able to make the right decision at the ballot. Ladies and gentlemen, I also feel this is betrayal because once you join William Ruto, you'll work with him for a certain objective, finishing Rigathi Gachagua. Now, how will this impact? When you have Mutahi Kahiga on board, Kahiga will intensify the war in Nyeri County. First of all, by separating him from Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua somehow is weakened. He does not have so many resources. He does not have strong allies around him. This was the last governor who was with him. All other governors have kept off. Now, kama pia yeye ametoka, there's a likelihood that it appears Rigathi Gachagua is losing some strength a little bit, especially on finance. So that is the plan of William Ruto, to finish Gachagua through that aspect. Number two, when you have someone who is the incumbent governor, not the incumbent as such, but the sitting governor, running against you, you have to think twice. That's not somebody who doesn't know what to do. He knows how to reach the people in that particular region. He knows he has a structure that he works with politically, and he knows how he can reach the people, the locals. So there is a need, ladies and gentlemen, that if this gentleman gets to very active politics, then that means Rigathi Gachagua will be forced to change his tactics and get back home, at least retain that seat to the DCP party. That is likely to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, is that betrayal or not? It is. Lastly, you know, being from Mount Kenya, there was need to stand behind a party that Mount Kenya believes in. But when you decide to go with UDA and avoid Jubilee, avoid DCP, avoid all the parties from the Mount Kenya region, it is not just betrayal to Rigathi Gachagua. It's betrayal to the people of Mount Kenya region, in that they're being driven to a mistake that they made last time. As Gachagua puts it, kuingia gari ya mwenyewe, alafu mnafikishwa mahali, mnaambiwa shuka, mnaachwa, wa wanaendelea na safari. That is basically what is happening. Lastly, I feel he has exposed Rigathi Gachagua. There could be weaknesses that Rigathi Gachagua is having. These people who actually were supporting him, then others will feel like there's a problem with Rigathi Gachagua. That is simply exposing Rigathi Gachagua, making him vulnerable. They are taking secrets to William Ruto now. A clear indication that Rigathi Gachagua is not safe. So the people of Mount Kenya, now it is high time, if this a time you need to stick with Rigathi Gachagua, it is now. If Gachagua has something that is not good, that is making leaders to leave him, let him also change on that, adjust accordingly. Because as much as he has the people, he needs the leaders to add more value, wisdom, and of course, to help him in various occasions. My name is Abel Mukwa. Thank you so much for watching. On the comment section, let me know what you think about Mutahi Kahiga.